And welcome back, everyone, for Week 17, the final week of the year of the 2016 season. Where did it go? Here are my picks. The first game we're going to look at has the Baltimore Ravens going to Cincinnati, where the Bengals are 1-point favorites at home. It was a lost year for Cincinnati. They never really could get on track. Baltimore came very close last week to beating Pittsburgh and going into the playoffs. They'll miss, but they'll miss as being one of the better teams in the NFL to not make the playoffs. I think they're going to win this game, and you get the point. So let's take the Baltimore Ravens +1. The second game we're going to look at has the Houston Texans going to Tennessee, where the Titans are 3-point favorites at home. Both of these teams will be using their second-string quarterbacks. The Texans have benched Brock Osweiler for Tom Savage, who's looked pretty good so far. Meanwhile, Matt Castle will start for Tennessee after the Titans lost Marcus Mariota to that broken leg. That's a shame. This guy was on the cusp, at least, of being an elite quarterback, while Brock Osweiler might have been the Achilles heel of that team. And Houston has a better defense as well. I think they're going to win this game, and you get the points. So let's take the Houston Texans +3. The third game we're going to look at has the Cleveland Browns going to Pittsburgh, where the Steelers are 5.5-point favorites at home. I finally bet against the Browns last week, and don't they win? Wow. Happens every time. I don't think they'll win 2 in a row. Not going to jeopardize that first pick overall, are you, Cleveland? Meanwhile, the Steelers have the division wrapped up, but I think if Houston wins and they lose, they might drop a spot. Lots to play for Pittsburgh, and they don't want to rest too much going into the playoffs. So let's lay the points. So let's take the Pittsburgh Steelers -5.5. And the fourth game we're going to look at is the Sunday nighter, as the Green Bay Packers go to Detroit, where the Lions are 3-point dogs at home. The Packers are playing their best football of the year right now. The Lions, meanwhile, have lost a couple of games in a row after going pretty well all season, dancing around the fire, winning games in the last play of the game. This is not a situation where they like a Green Bay Packers team that can do that better than anybody. I'm going to assume that the Washington Redskins are going to beat the Giants, who will probably rest most of their players because New York can't move up in the standings. And so that means you win and you're in. And I like Green Bay more in this spot. It's only 3 points to lay, so let's do that. Let's lay the points. And let's take the Green Bay Packers -3. Okay, here's my 6-game, 6-play teaser for this week. We're going to tease Baltimore to +7 over Cincinnati, Pittsburgh to +0.5 point over Cleveland, Houston to +9 over Tennessee, Indy to +1.5 over Jacksonville, New England to -3.5 over Miami, and Green Bay to +3 over Detroit. A $25 bet gets us $175. And for our Let's Take the Man's Money parlay play, we're going to take Pittsburgh -5.5, Green Bay -3. We'll take Baltimore on the money line, Houston on the money line, Arizona on the money line, and Indianapolis on the money line. A $25 bet will get us $872.39. Good luck. Here's an update for the GeoNose Awards for Prognosticator of the Year. In the straight-up pool, we have a tie for number 1. Jayhawk Jet and West Coast Martin lead the way each with 151, followed by Bridgewater's Finest at 149. And in the against the spread pool, we have a new leader as TP Professional has taken over the top spot with 126, followed by Jayhawk Jet and Bridgewater's Finest each at 124. Here are my straight-up picks for this week. Okay, and those are my picks for the final week of the 2016 NFL season. Good luck to you. Make sure you join us on our Facebook page. I'll leave the link below. Okay, for the GeoNose YouTube channel, I am Geo. May the good Lord bless you and your loved ones in the new year, and let's take the man's money.